Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to do another review today. Plunge by DC Comics Black Label by Joe Hill, Stuart Imonen, and Dave Stewart. Joe Hill is a writer, an acclaimed writer, I believe. He did Lock and Key and other stuff, and Stuart Imonen did Superman and Spider-Man. He's the comic artist. His art is very great, by the way. And Plunge is a horror comic from DC Comics, which surprised me because if you think of DC Comics, you think of the superhero stuff. But they also, since Black Label, thinking or doing things outside the box that I really like. And this hardcover is the trade paperback or the graphic novel, or how you want to call it. It has all 6 issues rolled into one. And I'm not going to talk about the whole 6 issues rolled into one because otherwise it would be a video of probably 30 minutes or so. So that's a little bit too long. So I just stick for now with issue 1. And I talk about, more mainly of the introduction and how, the feel of the comic. Basically, when I got this, I said, oh, this feels really smooth. But what I didn't know is because if you, look behind it, you see some color here because, well, it is it has some how do you call this, slipcase? No, it's not a slipcase, but some wraparound cover. So this is the original cover. Let me take this piece off. And well, as you can as you can see, you see here a tentacle and you see something here. So you probably a little bit know where this is going. So yeah, this is a horror comic. It has some Eldritch Cthulhu vibes in it, and I mean, it's really good, and like I said, sturdy. Let's dive in. Less talking, more showing. So I'm gonna skip a couple of pages, but we start. This is the cover from the first issue, by the way, and the cover looks really cool. I mean, it's a very cool design. I mean, you have here the ship. It's called the Derelict, and this is the main focus of the story, among other things. These are the people, where it's all about, and then we have some, I don't know, some scribbles, some calculations, some, I don't know, maybe this is a, I'm not sure what it is. I'm just making stuff up, but hey, it looks cool. So we are here with a guy, is on a beach and he plays with his dog, and but then he discovers, well, a whole bunch of squids, and then from out of nowhere there's a wave coming and they are, being splashed away. There's no, significance with these 2 characters, or well, the guy and the dog. I'm not sure if you can call the dog a character, but and then we skip to basically this, what you are seeing here, the E pi whatever 1. That's a recurring theme. What you are seeing here now. So this is, I'm going to talk a bit later about that. So then we are here at some kind of station, and they are picking up signals from boats, and they are picking up a distress signal. And it seems that the distress signal comes from the boat called the Derelict, but it went down in 1983. So that's a little bit strange. So how can a boat send a signal that is, been lost for, I don't know, years? We skip a few pages. We go to a ship, some kind of salvaging ship, and it belongs to the Carpenter Brothers. And the Carpenter Brothers is being approached by a guy from an oil company. And the guy from the oil company says, hey, we want to hire you for something we want to retrieve for you the boat, the Derelict. He says, what's going on? What is the Derelict and what do you want with it? And why do you hire us? Because you are a big oil company and normally you do business with, bigger boats with, big business. Well, he says, well, this is something different and we want you to do it. And it reveals that the Derelict is lost for years and it has a 32 crewmen on board. And they want to retrieve the black box, the bodies, and also things that they are discovering. Because at that time, it was a state of the art in underwater mapping and oil exploration. So, and not only that, he says that the one of the members of the boat was a son of a big shot in the oil company, and he reveals, well, people see us as a big bad oil company, and we are, responsible for extinction of various species. So we could do. We want to have some good publicity, and when they are retrieving the boat and show it to the world what they are done, and it's good publicity to the oil company. But there's a catch. The catch is that the oil company of the boat is somewhere in areas of Russia near an island. The thing is that that possibly uncharted part is not really from not really a part of Russia, because there are some laws involved, some politics, and it's really unclear who owns that part of land. But they are figuring out that if Russia says, "Hey, listen, if you're going near that, we have the ability and the means to shoot at sight." So there's a risk for them, but they are taking the job as well, and this guy is going with them. And also later, okay. By the way, here's the crash site, and it reveals that this crater was coming from millions of years ago. There's some kind of meteor that struck the island, and it looks like this now. And also we see a marine biologist coming on board, and she also do some diving and etc. So she's going to help the crew. And the fun part is that the crew of this wrecking ship or the salvaging ship is also funny guys. They joke a lot, and the joke land really good. I mean, there's no silly stuff. It's just more, adult stuff, but also a combination. It's great, and I want you to look at the art. Like I said, it's the art looks freaking fantastic. By the way, and there's another shot. Looks great. I also love the feel of the paper. It's not really thick, but it's not thin either. It's very smooth, but also like matte feeling at the same time. Cannot really describe it, but it's really good. Also, I like the writing. There's a lot of deep stuff to cover, and that is one of the reasons that I don't go through the whole book, because there's a lot of talking, a lot of explaining what's going on. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I like that because you see the characters evolve. You see a lot of emotions and quirks and traits of characters. It's really good. It's really good written. And I'm not very familiar with what's his name, Joe Hill, but I heard great things about it. That he's a very good writer, and I'm not even sure. I need to know what Joe Hill comics is. I need to look that up. I love this part that is just that we have the slipcase. It's not slipcase, a wraparound extra cover. It's nice. Okay, moving on. Skipping a few pages. Okay, so they are going to the a bit going back. So they are approaching they are near Russia, as you can see here. The Sinitekik Unagaya Gagakata Atoll. I butchered that probably because I cannot speak Russian. And they see the boat here, and it's flashing, and they say, do you see that flashing light? And maybe it's the light reflecting on it, etc. And then, well, since they cannot salvage in the evening, so they decided to go on land here, so having a barbecue, talk a lot, do some bonding with beer, etc. So they're going there, and we see here again beautiful art, also beautiful colors. I mean, it really looks nice to look at. And then this woman, it's Moria, I believe that she is, and she's a little bit drunk. I said, "Hey, listen, I need to go to the toilet because when I have a lot of to drink, I do funny stuff." I mean, clearly this guy is interested in her, and so she goes, and then I'm gonna show you the last page of issue 1, and that's all I'm gonna say. Then she, okay man, look at this. And then, it's all right if you need to scream, Moria. So that's great. So this guy here, you see the knife, he probably cuts his throat or cuts himself. And that's the end of book 1, and this is the cover of issue 2, by the way. And yeah, I've got, can I show you something? Yeah, okay, probably not. So I'm not going to reveal more than this. Like I said, this is, look at it, so it's a lot. This is a great book. It's actually a great book. I enjoyed myself. There's some predictable stuff in there, but also unpredictable stuff. So I'm not going to reveal that, but I'm going to talk about it in issue 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'm doing the whole 6 issues along the way, maybe not. But it's definitely worth checking out. So yeah, The Plunge, issue 1, or the trade paperback. If you're interested in these kind of comics, I definitely recommend it. The art is great. The story is very intriguing, and it's really fleshed out. There's a lot of things going on. It's creepy stuff. Can I show you a little bit? No. No, I'm going to show you that. Okay, like I said, you know, this is part 2. The door is opening. Yeah, okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the bell for notifications. Please thumb my video up if you want, like the video, share the video. See you next time. Have a good weekend.